gentlemen, what should patent practitioners pay attention to when they're preparing expert testimony?
Well, I think the most important thing would be that make sure the testimony is not conclusory only, meaning, as explained by Roger and Chris too, it's important to provide evidence to support the opinions of the expert, and also important to explain why or how the evidence is relevant to the opinion and how it supports it. So I think that's the most important consideration in preparing for those expert testimonies.
Anyone else want to weigh in on that one?
Yeah, that's correct. I completely agree. I think that's the most important. There are several board decisions, final written decisions, where the board gave very little or no weight to expert opinions that it characterized as just the mere say-so of the expert. And so those are decisions that I often cite in my submissions to the board, because a lot of times you'll get an expert who will just say it would have been obvious to combine X and Y to get this advantage, and it's like, okay, according to what? I mean, what evidence do you have that it was even possible to do that? How would you do it? You know, who would have known, you know, that it was possible to do that? You know, those types of things. You know, the board is technologically savvy, and I think that they realize that if the expert is just repeating what the attorneys are arguing, they're not really going to give it all that much weight.
Roger, did you want to weigh in on this?
Yeah. I think the relevant rule there is 37 CFR 42.65A. It reads, expert testimony that does not disclose the underlying facts or data on which the opinion is based is entitled to little or no weight. And so if you have a situation where the expert is merely parroting back legal conclusions without really backing it up by citing some kind of prior art evidence or testing or data, some kind of data, some sort of objective evidence to support the conclusions that he's making, calling the expert out and citing this rule can oftentimes serve you well.